This is the PR2400. It's a bike light made by Ravemen. They sent me this one to check out and give it a review. It has some pretty interesting features that my other lights don't have. I would call it a hybrid light. It has some good features that are kind of specifically for road biking, but it also has some good features that'll make it decent for mountain biking as well. So let's open it up and check it out. And here is what's in the box. Of course, you get a USB charging cord. This one has a 2-button remote that mounts on the handlebar. It's got the O-rings to mount the remote. Of course, it has your handlebar mount, spare bolt, another rubber piece for the mount, and an Allen key. And of course, you have the light and the instructions. So this light has some great features for road riding. Similar to like automotive headlights, the single LED has a cutoff line, and that is just so you don't blind oncoming traffic. Pretty important feature when considering riding on the road. Another nice feature for road riding is it has this kind of strobe mode that keeps the LED light on constant, but then there's a flash every second, and that's going to just make sure you're very visible at nighttime. To go into mountain biking mode, it's just a single press of the large button and the other 4 LEDs light up. And that just gives you a much larger spread of light for the mountain biking. And that is definitely what you want. So let's talk about some more of the features of this light. So to turn the light on, we just press and hold the larger of the 2 buttons. And the light turns on. On the display, it shows you what level you're on, as well as the remaining time, or runtime I should say, on that mode. The smaller button cycles through the different brightnesses. Level 4 and level 5 is the strobe. Back to level 1 is the brightest. This little orange indicator down here shows that it's in road mode. Now to get this other one on, just press the larger button once, and now it's in kind of mountain bike mode. And the same thing, this one here selects just through the low, medium, and high. Also included is the Bluetooth remote, and it does the exact same functions as the 2 built in on the flashlight. So the mounting of this light is very simple. It has a single bolt that goes through and just clamps it onto your handlebar. So the piece that came in it was a little bit thicker, and that'll be for the 31.9 millimeter handlebars. And it comes with this much thinner one that'll work for 35 millimeter handlebars. So it's pretty nice that it'll go on both standard sizes of handlebars. So it does matter which way you install this. You can see it's tapered and there's a release, and you want that back towards you. And it simply just goes on like that. And you use the included bolt and the Allen key. I'm going to leave that kind of loose for the moment because we are going to want to aim it. So to mount the Bluetooth remote, you're going to make sure the Ravemen logo is facing up, and I'm using the small O-ring. I had the big one on and it seems a little bit loose. So it just simply goes on like that. It doesn't matter where you put it on your handlebars. I want it close to my grip so it's easy to press the buttons. And to mount the light, it simply slides in from the front. Press it back until you hear a click. And of course, now what I'm going to do is just aim it, take the light back off, and finish tightening the clamp. And then we'll go try this thing out. Alright, so here's what the Ravemen looks like. This is its lowest setting, which is uncomfortable to ride on for sure. This setting here, I would use this in daytime for sure. You got a nice strobe, make sure you're well seen. This is level 1, so this is the brightest
setting for the single level one. This is the one that's intended just kind of for road riding. This is definitely enough light for any road riding for sure. All right, well, let's go hit the trails and see what it's like on the off-road settings. All right, so now we're on the trails and we're gonna kick it into the off-road. Okay, so that's all 5 LEDs now are lit. It definitely did get quite a bit brighter. So let's go see how that is. With just having one on the handlebars, it gets a little bit challenging once you're into the tighter trails like this, because where your handlebars are turned isn't always where you're looking. Oh man. So this light definitely has a pretty good build quality. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but that's why it's a handlebar light, not a helmet light. It's really nice having the runtime displayed there. So yeah, 2400 lumens is kind of the minimum I would go with for a handlebar light. There's definitely brighter lights out there, but there's way worse lights out there as well. So I think it's kind of a good idea to have a kind of multi-purpose light like this. It's got some good features for road riding, good features for mountain biking. You can also extend the range by just plugging in any battery pack that has a like USB-C. This light also has an output on it too, so if you want to say charge a cell phone off of the battery, you can do that.
After all the rooty trails and bombing down some stair sets, the light stayed perfectly still. It does have a high quality mount and seems to be a decent quality product. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you soon.